So first couple of wines are Tempranillo. So that may be familiar to most of you, coming from a Rioja tasting, Tempranillo all over Spain. Flavor profile should be similar. And these first two are very, very lightly to not oaked at all. So it's just straight, fruity, simple, clean Tempranillo, but with a nice dark, earthy edge to them. Thank you. And the first one we're tasting is Frankie's Red, the XIMO.
2000.
And that's 2010. And the second is the Marques de Caro, and that is 2000 and 2000 and did this make it through the EU? Through the Border Patrol? Multi-vintage. It's probably like the alcohol. So we'll find that. It's probably 2010 as well. These are both very young. They're not for aging. They're not like your Reserva, Gran Reserva, Riojas. That's coming up. We actually have a crianza coming up here. So 3 and 4, wine number 3 is definitely 2010. Wine number 4 will get you that info. But again, this is the kind of wine that, you know, tapas, simpler foods, you know, a weeknight dish of roast chicken.
You don't see it?
No.
What's that?
It must be on the somewhere.
The only thing I could find is 1159 right there. You know it's not
This is from the year 1159. A long time ago. A very, very good vintage. It's surprisingly ruby. The vines are so old, it's stuck to the... Let me try this one. Ah. Cheers. Yes.
Wine number 4 is a 2010.
2010. Thank you. Yeah. So, and again, and that's what I expected. You know, young, not a 1975 Gran Reserva, you know, or 1981 or something. I mean, this is young, fresh. Buy it now, drink it tonight. Not a wine for the cellar. And again, beautiful, especially in the warmer months. Did I mention that Valencia has 2,700 sunshine hours? Warm a lot. Although you can go up to the mountains, it can be cooler. And producers that live there, please feel free to join in about the weather. And so again, not trying to be an impressive, show-stopping 100-point wine. Just kind of a nice, everyday, honest expression of this grape, which in Rioja, where it's very famous, and in Ribera del Duero, where it's the most important wine traditionally of Spain for Vega Sicilia, Unico, both of those wines, even Rioja, which is much more elegant than Ribera del Duero, even Rioja, even with a lot of age, is incredibly tannic. So here you have a nice, like a Joven style, like a non-oak style Tempranillo that's a little bit darker, more brooding, a little bit more sultry than a Rioja, which is very elegant and almost Bordeaux-like. Here is almost kind of a Burgundian or Rhone kind of sexier style of the grape, because it's a little bit riper, a little bit smoky, and that's nice. I like that because you have that richness and ripeness without the oak, if you don't want the oak. But it's not for everybody.